Hello, this is Thomas, N1SPY, and today I have a radio which I picked up at the Hamcation in a little flea market, and it was described as not working. So we're going to go ahead and open it up, and hopefully it's just a problem with the tuning knob. Now this radio has 7 bands, and in this video, after we're able to fix the radio, we'll explore the 7 bands. I'm really excited to bring this General Electric radio from the 70s back to life, so let's get started. I think I've got it opening on this side. This band switch here is a very cool mechanism, and I really like how it feels, and it has a great feeling overall. This band switch here is a very cool mechanism, and I really like how it feels, and it has a great feeling overall. This band switch here is a very cool mechanism, and I really like how it feels, and it has a great feeling overall. Now we have the struggle of putting the cover back onto the radio. We've already had some trouble putting the screws back into place, but before we do go ahead and put the cover back on, I wanted to show the transformer of the power supply of this radio. This is a real old transformer, and they've already been replaced by the switch transformers, so you won't see these anymore, so get a good look at it. The first station that we can explore is the local weather station. We get our local weather from the University of Florida, and it's very cool to listen into. The tuning button for this band is actually on the back of the radio.
The rip current risk will likely increase through the week along the Atlantic beaches. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation will not be needed. For more information, visit the National Weather Service in Miami website at www.weather.gov/.
The tuning button for this band is actually on the back of the radio.
The rip current risk will likely increase through the week along the Atlantic beaches. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation will not be needed. For more information, visit the National Weather Service in Miami website at www.weather.gov/.
The next channel we tune into is the Citizen band. It's not very widely used down here, but we have the 40 little channels, and I honestly don't know what modulation is being used, but this is the Citizen band. The next 2 bands are TV bands. They're for analog TV, so you won't be hearing anything. Earlier you would be able to hear audio on these bands, but now everything's been switched to digital, so you won't be hearing much. Next is the AM band. It's the AM band. There's not much to explain about it, but except that the audio here is very good. The radio was made to receive this. The newer radios all make a clicking noise when tuning, which does not satisfy the ear. But these old radios tune very smoothly, and it's nice for the ear. It makes no sound and it tunes very nicely. The broadcast FM band also sounds very nice because of the high-function speaker inside of the radio. The last band I want to talk about is this wide band that goes from 88 to 175 megahertz. What you just heard was airplane communication. This band goes from 113 to 135 megahertz. It receives an AM very nicely, but the only problem with this is that you need precise tuning, and this radio just doesn't have that. Right above the airband is a mix of amateur radio and business communication. Business communication is the people talking in walkie-talkies in the mall just to keep everything running. I couldn't really hear that many communications but I'm sure there will be something soon. One thing that I want to explore, and I'm still a bit confused about, is how the radio is able to switch between AM in the air band and FM in the amateur radio band. They use different modulations, obviously, and the radio is able to effortlessly tune between them without changing bands, which allows it to change modulations as well. So that's something very interesting to explore, and I'll see if I can get into that. Alright, so thank you for joining me in fixing up this old 70s General Electric radio, and I'm ready for hours of enjoying listening. So 73 from N1SPY.